Do you ever find yourself walking straight back into something that already broke you? I'm not talking by accident or unconsciously. I'm saying you know it hurts, you know how it ends, and you go anyway. And this can be a person, this can be a habit, it can be anything. Now, you don't do it because you want to suffer. You do it because it feels familiar. And in a strange way, familiar feels safe, right? Even when it's not safe. Let's be honest, some of you would rather die dramatically than live peacefully. Now, you say you want easy, right? But if I handed you a calm, functional relationship and a 401k, you'd burn it down for someone who replies, okay. You know, we love pain. We dress it up as passion. We turn red flags into confetti. We romanticize emotional damage like it's a personality trait. I mean, don't act surprised. You've seen The Notebook, right? That man built her a house and she still almost married someone else. Our culture is obsessed with pain. Not real pain, aesthetic pain. Sad girl playlists, it's me, hi, I'm the problem. Breakup TikToks where people are crying with perfect eyeliner on. You think you're healing, right? But you're actually curating a grief brand. We even treat therapy like it's a side hustle. Here's how I journaled my way out of trauma. Affiliate links below. What? Meanwhile, anytime life gets too calm, you spiral out. You're like, this relationship is going really well. Something must be wrong. So you self-sabotage because chaos feels more honest. Hey, you're not alone, right? We all do it. I do it. We're emotionally fluent in dysfunction. Let's say you actually had to engage with someone who likes you back, right? That's crippling. But chasing someone who maybe ghosted you twice, that's your soulmate. And the core of the problem is that we treat pain like it's proof, right? If it hurt, it has to have been real, right? If I cried, it mattered. If I nearly destroyed myself for it, love, success, approval, whatever, it had to be worth it, right? I think this is why people brag about working 80-hour weeks. Oh, this job is killing me. That's not a flex. Meanwhile, Chad in accounting goes home at 5, waters his plants, and is probably happy. We have convinced ourselves that unless it's hard, it doesn't count, which is why every generation gets stuck in a loop of glorified suffering. Millennials, we turned burnout into a personality, and Gen Z just, puts it all out there, their trauma on the internet. Boomers still think therapy is for the weak, and they like whiskey instead. Here's the messed up truth. A lot of us go back to what hurts because it's familiar. It's not that you like pain. You just know how to function inside of it. You've memorized the layout there. It's kind of like going back to a toxic ex because, you know their mom's name and their flavor of chaos, right? And joy? Well, that's suspicious. Stability? No. Happiness? That's cute. But where's the catch? If someone's nice to you, you assume they're trying to sell you essential oils or lure you into a cult, right? And some of you don't even realize that you're self-punishing. You just tell yourself you're working on yourself, but really you're just emotionally torturing yourself. With growth, I guess. You consume 5 podcasts a day, right? You do cold plunges, maybe you meditate, you microdose, you run marathons, and you're still going to bed thinking that you're not doing enough. And somewhere I think that we have internalized this idea that if we're not suffering, then we're slacking, right? If it doesn't hurt, it's not growth. Maybe you don't deserve good things unless you earn them through agony. But the plot twist here is you do deserve them. You just don't trust that yet. So what do you do? Well, I guess you could start by asking why you're still emotionally married to pain, right? Why do you crave chaos? Why do you keep romanticizing the journey but hate the view? Pain is not a moral high ground. It's just pain. And the longer that we wear it like a crown, the longer peace is going to feel like a scam.